She was one of them. They're the reason I self-harmed because they made me feel like crap just because I wasn't good at math. Either way, I wasn't a problem child because I self-harmed. I was a child who needed help and love, neither of which they gave me. And if we wanted to talk about problem kids, then we should talk about her drug addiction because I wasn't the kid that had to go to rehab. She started crying and I didn't even care. Dad told me to calm down, but I didn't want to. I told him I was done. From this day onwards they were dead to me and I to them. They said I couldn't do that. That they were family. I said I already had a family, one that loved me for who I am. Dad said that we could try family therapy and that we could work on things. I asked him why. What did I gain from this? He's nothing more than a sperm donor and the reason for my trauma. Even if we go to therapy it won't make what happened to me go away. I already had a loving and caring family. I didn't need them. Dad started crying at this point. I told them all not to contact me anymore. Not for funerals and not for weddings. My eldest brother asked if I might change my mind one day. I told him probably not. I already have a complete life filled with people who love me. With that, I got up. Dad asked for a hug so I gave him one. Then everybody else wanted a hug, too, so I did. And I left. I'm done. I know I should feel bad but I don't. I just don't see anything for me to gain. Every time I'm with them I remember being that kid, looking around the table seeing everybody talking, and feeling like an outsider because I don't know enough to join in. I remember all the nights of them trying to tutor me and ending up screaming at me, why don't you get it? I remember the disappointment of every report card. And then I think about my real family, and the love they give me. I don't need them. I needed them before but not now. Thank you to everyone who wants to read my book. I've thought long and hard, and I've decided not to post my real name here. My books are something I built out of the ashes of my childhood. I don't want it attached to them in any way. I know logically it might not make sense, but it's how I feel. This book is my future and I don't want it attached to my past. I've also seen some comments questioning my post. Because my family is in STEM, it means they must be the D&D, low TR kind of nerds. Well, not all STEM folks are like that. The closest I could describe them would be elitist/snobby kind of nerds. They view fantasy as a lesser form of art. For them, the classics are much more distinguished. And poetry, that's the closest I can describe them. Think Leonard's mom from The Big Bang Theory.